Just a few days to go before our primary election and the mayor's race. Too close to call. We've been keeping up with the candidates. Today we welcome back to the Morning Update Eileen Brady. She is best known as the business candidate. Eileen, it's good to talk to you again this morning. Portlanders looking at all these polls coming down the pikes now. Most of them have the three of you with Charlie Hales and Jefferson Smith very, very close. One has you trailing. Tell us which poll you like.
Well, let's see. Polls are polls, of course. It truly is too close to call. And only 13% of the people have voted. So this is going to come down to the wire. I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote. It is a very, very close race, and it's been a very civic conversation. I've been honored to be a part of it, and I think it's looking really good for us. But we got to get the people out to vote.
Well, I agree with you. It's been a positive race, so congratulations to you and your opponents for that. However, did you expect it to be this close, and did you have an expectation that you might win this in the primary?
You know, I came out of nowhere, right? I wasn't a politician, and I was virtually unknown a year ago, and so this is really an extraordinary experience to have all of this grassroots support really pushing me up to the top of the ticket. So I am honored to be at this moment in time. I'm really optimistic about next week. And did I expect to be here? God, we sure hope so. We sure thought this was that this was our path to victory. If we rely on the grassroots, we could get there.
Eileen, obviously, you look at the various polls. There are things you can pick out that you like or don't like. I do want to ask you about the KGW Oregonian poll, which indicated that Smith is favored by women. Your thoughts on that? Does that concern you at all?
You know what? Nobody knows, right? Because all the polls are very conflicting, especially at the cross-tab level. So the only poll that's really going to matter, that's going to give us some information, is going to be Tuesday the 15th. I've known Jeff for a long time. I've known him for 10 years. He's a great guy, and I think that he's a great legislator. I think I'm the best choice for mayor, however.
There are those watching this campaign that say the real test, and you've kind of alluded to this, between now and when we finally count the ballots, has to do with you identifying your supporters and making sure they get their ballots in. Are you getting the support you expected to get from the business community since you're seen as a business candidate?
You know, I'm a progressive, right? So we've gotten some support from the business community. I have the most labor union endorsements in the entire race. I have the top environmental endorsements: Bill Bradbury, Jackie Dingfelder, Jules Bailey, and I'm really proud to have this very cross-sector set of endorsements. I think I build coalitions. That's what I've done my entire life, is build unusual coalitions, whether it's in the food industry or the healthcare world, to create healthcare for all children in Oregon. It takes a whole set of stakeholders to do that. So I think of myself as a lot more than a business person. I'm really I'm a community person and an activist and a true progressive. So I like to think that I build unusual coalitions and we get things done.
And Eileen, just on a personal level, how unnerving is it to know that you could easily finish first or second, or you could be voted off the island? How are you handling it?
You know, it's an honor to be in the race. How am I handling it? I'm actually enjoying it. I'm out talking to voters every day. I was down at the food carts a couple of days ago and just had a blast talking to people. So I'm out at all over Portland, meeting, shaking hands, talking. There's so many wonderful people in Portland, and I find that once I get a chance to talk to them, they say, "Oh shoot, I'll vote for you."
Eileen Brady, candidate for mayor. Our time is up, Eileen, but thank you very much for talking to us. We do appreciate it.
Thanks for your time.